Hello, everybody. I know everybody's been having a lot of questions about exactly what process the nonprofits are going through and where you can find information so you can understand them better and be prepared for the weekend coming up. So I wanted to show you a couple of things. They do 3 courses and they don't get to you, the project manager, until they make it to course 2. So in course 2, they do a branding questionnaire, a content questionnaire. They'll set up Google Analytics if they don't already, and they'll make us at 48 and 48 a user. That way we can follow them both before, and we'll put the analytics on the new site that we'll build for them, and we will track analytics after to make sure that we've indeed built them something that helps them. They will set up payment processing for donations if they don't already have a payment processing set up. If they direct people off of their site to go use something, they can continue to do that. But this is mainly for people who don't currently take donations online, because we want to make sure everybody leaves with the ability to take donations. They will sign up for the meet and greet and the snack and learns if they want to come. They are optional, not mandatory. Then course 3, they will create the sitemap, and then they will create pages and input content. And that has 2 functions. One, because you need the pages created and you need content to work with. And 2, we want them to get some comfort level with using WordPress. So those are the things they're going to do. And when they do all that, look, they make it to ready for the event. So let me show you what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and put in PY opportunity. So that's a staging site. You can tell 40.48 and 48sites.org. Okay, here's their page. Now, a question that comes up very frequently. You see the login link here. Before logging in, they are able to click on this website content questionnaire and fill it out. Okay? They are able, down here at the bottom, to say save and continue for later. And that's awesome, and it is always saved, even if they think it's not. It is indeed saved on our servers. The problem is, when they come back here the next time and click on this again, this form's going to be blank, leading them to freak out and think that they've lost the work they've done the first time. So, you will almost all get that freak out. Reassure them, no problem, it's in there, and in a second I'm going to show you how to go and find it. But we had put these out here just to make it a little easier on them to access. So, let's go ahead and log in. I'm already logged in under the support login, but you will all log in using the username PM and the password 48IN48. 48 and 48. All right, so let's look at a few things. The content, the branding questionnaire and the content questionnaire that they feel is lost. Go to Forms. Let's go to Branding Questionnaire, Entries. And then you will see this green check mark means they have completed it. So if you see ones that are partial, you don't want those. You want the one with the green check mark. And let's go ahead and view it. And here are, I'm going to show empty fields. Let's see if they had any empty fields. Here are all of their answers. Okay, so you as the project manager should read this. They've spent some good time and effort trying to help you understand their organization. Read through it. If you can, ideally, before you talk to them on the phone. If that doesn't happen, that's fine. But do read through it before the event. And you're also going to want to point this out to your team members so they can also read through it. Should the nonprofit have had that problem where they started, they hit submit and come back later, and now they want to finish it, you see over here the blue button that says edit. If they click edit, it becomes the gravity form again where they can go in and edit it. Sometimes they also want to access this because they want to be able to print it and share it with somebody. And you see right here, we have a print button. So they can print it, to show to their board or whatever, to their boss, whatever they want to do. When they're done making all of their changes, they just have to hit update. And for whatever reason, my update's not working, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. So that's the branding questionnaire you see over here with the little downward arrow. There is also the content questionnaire. Works exactly the same as the branding questionnaire. So read through those two. Let's talk about some other things they can do. We asked them to create a sitemap. Well, so let's go to media. In media, this is a great nonprofit. They did an excellent job uploading their content. So right here, we see their sitemap, homepage, 5 top level, and their subpages. Okay. Then what we've asked them to do is create a page for each one of those. So let's see if this one did indeed, they did indeed create all of their pages for you. And again, ask them to do that so they get some comfort level with WordPress, but also it's just a time saver for you. This is, 30 minutes now that you don't have to spend creating those pages for them. And then let's go back to the media folder. In the media folder now, they've got photos. These look like these are probably staff photos that go with their bios. I see calendar in there. I see some logos. So this is great. You guys have a ton. Whoever has PYO opportunity, you are really well set for your event. Let me show you a couple other things in here. Users. Let's go to users. This is Partners for Youth Opportunity. That's the nonprofit's login. We have them set to administrator for now so that they can upload everything. There's your user, Project PM, with the password I told you. Now, we would like it for each project manager to go ahead and create a user for each person on your team. Ideally before the event. If you do it when you first get there on Friday night, that's fine too. But if you do it before the event, then your team has the advantage of being able to come in here and look at everything just like you are. So quick and easy, add new, username, email. It will set a highly secure password for you, or you can do an easy password. Make sure you send them an email and make them an administrator so that they have full access to work with the website over the course of the weekend. Another thing that you might find useful here are the training videos. These are mainly designed for the nonprofits so that they can understand how to use WordPress, but they're very helpful to you too if you don't have tons of WordPress experience. Quick, each one of these is about 2 to 5 minutes that tell you how to do basically anything you'd want to do. Add a heading, add a paragraph, make a list, make hyperlinks, work with images, create pages, posts, comments, profiles. We've got videos for days. So I think that's the majority of what you need, and hopefully will answer a lot of the questions that everybody has. Now, each one of you may not have a nonprofit who is completely through this process. So don't freak out if you come in here and you go to your media folder and there's not anything in it. They just haven't gotten to it yet, so you just need to talk them through it. And keep your PMs, your city PMs, Jenny and Jasmine and Sherry and Tracy, up to date on if they're not making any progress and you need the staff to step in. So those guys can step in and talk to the nonprofit. I can step in and talk to the nonprofit. And feel free to call me anytime if you have questions, 770-317-7012. I'm Gina from 48 and 48. You guys have a good